Go ahead.
It says, then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
And I said that before, but just in case you didn't believe me, this is what the scripture said. That these bones didn't represent lost Edomites or lost Hamites. It said these bones are the whole house of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O my people, I will open your grave.
Hold up, O my people. So not all people on the planet Earth are the Lord's chosen people. Go ahead. The Most High said also He's going to open their graves because they're in a dead state. Go ahead.
I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. And
that's getting ready to happen. All right. That situation with Hamas shooting missiles over there trying to hit Tel Aviv, also known as Pink City, because that's the biggest gay parade is out there in Tel Aviv, man. So that proves that that's not the prophecy. You got this idiot Hal Lindsey, the dumbass, talking about the fulfillment of Israel becoming a state took place in 1948. Well, if that was the case, it tells you, I believe it's is it Isaiah 1 and 4? Isaiah the 2nd chapter. Get that. They shall not learn war anymore. Now you're saying, Hal Lindsey and the rest of you dumb crackers that think you know the Bible, all right? And even Alex Jones, your son had to correct you on the scriptures, man. Your 10-year-old son had to correct you on the scriptures. Your 10-year-old son knows more than you when it comes to the scriptures. If you go back a couple of days, Alex Jones was talking about Cain and Abel, and that what did he say? He said Abel gave Cain some pottage and sold his birthright. So his son was in the studio. His son is 10 years old. And he was like, and then he had his son come on, and he said, "No, Dad, you're wrong." He said that was Jacob and Esau. So Alex, you need to shut up when it comes to the Bible, man, because you don't know the Bible. I mean, I know you're trying, but listen to your son, man. Listen to your son. Because you come and you quote scriptures, you don't understand the scriptures. The Most High gave his secrets unto his servants the prophets. You're not one of the prophets. Then you got callers talking about the Lord is really working with you. You're a prophet. No, you ain't no prophet, because if you was a prophet, you would understand the scriptures. And then you wouldn't be trying to restore America. America's not going to be destroyed. It's not going to be, that's a slip of the tongue. America is going to be destroyed, all right? Very, very soon. There's a scripture on that about this in the Apocrypha, the slipping of the tongue, but not in the heart, all right? They got a thing now on the news where 34 states, that's more than half the states of the so-called union, want to secede from the union, man. So, I mean, if they really put some steam on that, man, you could have a civil war on your hand.
Louisiana was the first one, right?
Louisiana, yep. The Louisiana Purchase. Yep. That was bogus. Because how you going to purchase something from somebody else when that land was owned by Gad? Supposedly the United States government purchased it from the French when Gad was living up in there, man. See, your time is up. And then you got people, including white people, Edomites, that are calling your show, Alex, and saying the day of the white man is done when Barack Obama came back in. The day of the white man's rulership is over. You're at an end. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 2 and 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and he shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it.
That ain't happening. Ain't nobody flowing to Israel. The only thing that flowing to Israel is them damn missiles. That's flowing to them, and them damn terrorist attacks. Go ahead.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
Ain't nobody going to Israel to be taught of them gutter rats, man.
And we will walk in the paths For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Okay, so now, going back to 1948. From 1948 to the present, how many wars have you had? 1948, you had the Korean conflict, you had the Vietnam conflict, you had the then within going back to 1990, the early 90s, man, that situation with the Middle East has been ongoing up until this present time. You're still in Afghanistan. You're getting ready to have a civil war in this country because 34 states want to secede from the United States. You got the situation going on in Syria. You got the situation going on in Libya. The situation with Benghazi when the ambassador got killed. The EU just is about ready to sign off on a check, if they didn't do it already, to give almost $7 billion to the Egyptians. And then you got these other EU nations catching all kind of hell. They're rioting all over the place. Watch the Euro News. They jump from Greece to Spain to Portugal to Italy to France. So there's revolutions and uproars going on all over the place. And it ain't going to slow down, and it's not going to stop. Go ahead.
Back in Ezekiel 37 and 13. And you shall know that I am the Lord when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. And you shall and shall put my spirit in you, and you shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall you know that I, the Lord, have spoken it and performed it, saith the Lord. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions, and take another stick and write upon it for Joseph the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions.
Yeah, now look up that word in the Hebrew, stick. The word stick is the actual word in the Hebrew is plank, which anytime we make a 12 tribe sign, we use a plank of wood.
Okay, we're gonna look up the word stick. The Hebrew word there for stick is itazah, and it says tree, wood, stock, plank.
Yeah, plank. That's what it is, a plank of wood.
Yeah, plank.
Go ahead.
It says, and join them one to another unto one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in thine hand. And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. And say unto them,
before their eyes, meaning when we go out there and we speak on the highways and the byways. Go ahead.
Yep. And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone.
That's talking about actual heathen. Because you were raised up, your mother could have been an Edomite or a Moabite, and then you live among other nations. So the Most High is going to take you from these other nations. Go ahead.
And will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king over to them all.
Yeah, that's King David. Go ahead.
And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and will cleanse them, so shall they be my people, and I will be their power. And
then where's the other nations at? You mean the Most High forgot to tell Ezekiel about that? Go ahead.
And David my servant shall be king over them, and they shall have one shepherd, and shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and